Previously on The Wolf Among Us. Let's continue.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
And here I am.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
I just versed an army.
We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
He didn't make it easy.
At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Prefer it to be in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what
off?
about Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to
gave the
interrupt you,
order.
Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Oh, don't make
Is
this
he
on your
still
point of
out
view.
there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's...
Pretty much.
What?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Pretty much.
We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her
Let
finish.
her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Yay, I've been appreciated.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Still kidnapping.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's
Let him
obvious.
speak.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
I said that
The
you would
Crooked
speak.
Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Snow should have been in charge of a long time ago.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss
Let's hear
White.
your side.
You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
You've
once.
always been a
That's
bit
not
of a
what Georgie
pander
said.
keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I
What's he
wouldn't call
talking
that
about?
help.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
No, not really.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might
guess,
even
but
give
you-
up an innocent man, just to save someone.
They didn't want to protect you.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
Why?
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right,
my
and you
God.
kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Picking up the scraps.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
That was Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the Homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now. What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Snow
I
made
know.
a mistake.
Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man. We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away.
Yeah.
But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
We'll do better.
But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Pretty much, yes. Oh?
They're right.
Support!
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Huh, wow. Oops, sorry. Really?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
I bring
What
the
are you
past.
talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Oh, Georgie is dead.
Maybe he's...
Oh,
I
no.
mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Where are you
Where are
going?
you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I didn't do a
He
thing.
was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
Pretty much.
It was for his own protection.
Kidnapping him and
Oh,
taking
you're
him to
right, dear.
Paris?
Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Oh, you didn't
That's
just
enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
By
They
your
want
orders.
to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers?
Oh, crap.
Judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny.
I
Without
don't
me,
think-
who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Wow.
Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Narissa?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Oh, we're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Go ahead.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Wait, since
You
Vivian...
probably don't remember me.
Oh.
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No, she...
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
She
We
wanted
need
you...
to
yeah.
establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa.
your-
My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are
Jesus.
dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
This confirms it.
This just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you
Jeez.
now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
Oh yes.
Saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know
What
we
did you
can't let you go
expect?
free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I
should
hope
vote.
you aren't suggesting
Yeah,
yourself.
just vote.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
Wait, what?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Oh.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Alrighty.
Just do what you think is right.
Mr. Crooked Man.
Yes, Sheriff.
Represent
Do
us.
what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not
What
this
the?
way.
Oh. Oh, you're not dragging me down there with you. Oh, hell no. And then that.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Now I'm curious how she'll lock him up.
All right, do it.
I think my muscles are all tense, especially my shoulders. And you're still tired, Bigby. You're gonna need a couple days of rest, I think. And still smoking. Wait, what the?
Not what I was expecting.
Wait, what?
Morning, crooked man.
Really?
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Oh,
Thanks,
wow.
Goldleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hello. Your name is
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hello.
This fucking line.
Hello. Greetings.
Oh, Mr. Wolf?
Miss
Flycatcher
Snow?
left his keys.
That was Flycatcher? Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
She's very busy.
We'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
And down we go.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Wait, what the? What was that wink for? There's a penthouse in here? Wait, that was Crane's. Wasn't it? Was it? No, I don't know. Crane was on the nice apartments. Unnecessary, but gotta live in one lifestyle, I guess. Oh. What happened to the money I gave him?
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
What happened with your
Oh,
money, Toad?
thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Why are you snippy
Nice
with me?
fucking day. Shit! Just
Try to help.
grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wow.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Snow.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
What is it?
She was nice.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Oh, that's a blue
It's
one.
a willow beetle.
Willow?
That's a big one. They're cool, because
She'll
when they're
love it.
little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
sorry.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Probably not at that spot.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Boy, boy.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Oh, hello, Nerissa. I'm saying hello a lot. Friendly mood today. Even though I'm tired.
Hi.
Hi.
Still wearing the ribbon.
Still wearing that thing.
Oh.
As I just said.
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget.
Well, yeah.
I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
I understand.
It's okay. I get it.
She's had it for years, so, well, yeah.
Listen, I
think.
came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Well, you have
Faith,
freedom now.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Okay.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were trying to protect them.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
For a cigarette?
Here.
Oh, she appreciates that.
Thank you.
Sorry for the bad quality, because apparently the Hufflepuffs are cheap, so...
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
What's done is done.
I guess, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Wait, she started this?
You?
She started this...
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping
So I
that
would
maybe
notice.
if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
Multiple
People
times.
like us get forgotten all the time. The
Yeah.
Crooked Man was counting on that.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way.
Screw the world.
We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That won't happen
It's
anymore.
going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team.
I guess.
The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Well, yeah.
Huh. Things are always different.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
That's
Because
true.
you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
Thank you, Narissa.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
I guess. I guess this is a goodbye then. Oh?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Wait.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Ah. Nerissa. She really did start all of this. Well, at least it did some good. The best what I can, I guess. But
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I guess. I thought so. Ugh. 31.4% of players left Georgie to die. Well, I wanted to end his suffering, but it's just those moments like you're not too sure if he's gonna die there or not. Or like somebody might find him in time, but clearly no one did. So he probably should have ended it right there. But yeah. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? 89.6. Wow. Brought the other like almost 10.5% of people will be like, oh, I wonder what it would be like to kill him now. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Almost 50% chose to imprison. Okay. Did you accept? Almost 100% of people. Wow. 1.5 must be the curious type. And wonder what it would be like to say no to him. What were your last words to Nerissa? Almost 55% to, well, of players said, I hope I've done some good here. Oh, I'm in the majority for most of them, except for Georgie, you think. Yeah. There was 3 choices there, so yeah. And like 4 choices in there or something. I'm pretty sure there was a silent one, but yeah. Oh, there's more. You lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. You promised her that you wouldn't see. You impressed her with your detective. You fought him after the interrogation. Offered him protection. Gave him a drink. Helped him avoid the farm. Took him back to the witching well. Prisoned him. You gave her money. You left him to die. Sorry. Offered her a job. Drank with Grin. You made a deal. You went to his place. Prevented him dying. Well, yeah. Gave her a cigarette. Brought her along with you. Showed her Crane's photograph. Promised to bring the Crooked Man. You chose to wait for him. Well, yeah. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him money, and he still got sent to the farm anyway. Well then. That was the last episode, everyone. And stretch. Oh. This game was one hell of a roller coaster ride. So many decisions making. This is the reason why I like Telltale games. They're very good with their games. So many decisions that can just branch off in so many directions. I also like the Walking Dead series, though I haven't played season 2 yet, so yeah, I might do that in the future. But Telltale games. Hopefully they make a season 2 of this, because it just left a bit of a hanger, really. Because like the final decision before it cuts out to like all the special traits and all, it said like, go after her or let her go. What would happen, really? Because if you went after her, or you let her go. Hopefully this is season 2. Ow, I just hit my hand on the table. But that's up to Telltale Games to decide that. But all in all, I really enjoyed this game actually, and the clock has stopped up there. And you. Very special thanks to Bill Willingham. Didn't read that in time. Oh, the pets! Tom, Karma, Peekaboo the cat, Tangle Tess. Oh wow. Based on the comic book, yeah. Whew. And oh, continue the story. Pick up a graphic novel today. So it's still continuing on through the comments. Never knew there would be a comic about the Fables and all. It was like a comment for nearly, for practically damn near everything. So that's it. So, my rating on this game? It's like on the borderline of 4 out of 5, maybe 4.5 out of 5. I would rate it 5 out of 5, but there were some issues that I had to deal with, the crashing and all that. Sometimes this game didn't like my computer. Ugh, hiccups and burp. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah, about 4 out of 5. I'm rate this game. Really good game. I want to know more. That's another thing. That's probably the reason why for the missing star or half the star or whatever. How you would look at your out of 5 rating type of thing. Imagine the number of stars is anyway. But I'm starting to ramble on now. But yeah, I want to know more. Season 2, please Telltale Games. But this is where I ended here. Thank you so much. I'm too thirsty. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video or series, please leave a like, and if you want to see more in the future, subscribe to the channel. As always, I will see you in the next one. Oh, and thank you for watching The Wolf Among Us. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. See you in the next one. Bye for now.